helping girls discover their passions, power, and potential. That's the goal of Junior Achievement's 4th annual Empower Summit happening at PNC Park this Friday.
Here to talk about it is the organization's president, Patrice Matamoros, and we also have the owner of the UPS store and keynote speaker, Rachel Artiste. So glad to have you both here.
Well, thanks for having us.
And this is amazing, something that you brought on for Junior Achievement, and it has just shown how much it could impact this next generation of young women.
Yeah, it's been really phenomenal. We have some amazing stories from girls who really didn't know that they could lead or that they would be a leader one day. So this opens up conversations at different levels, and that's the exciting part.
Absolutely. And I mean, these are girls who in their heads have already kind of planned out their future and that could take a hard left at any time. I feel like especially at those ages, they need that confidence. But what's new this year? Because I know it's changing every year.
It does. It changes every year because what we do is we do surveys with our girls at the end of each session. So last year we changed it because what we decided was to add more of a curriculum to it. So it's all about ethics this year. So we're talking about the importance of what you post. It stays out there.
Oh yeah.
We're talking, we're talking about ethics from a perspective of, are you complaining? Are you venting at the workplace? What's appropriate, what's not, whatever, and what's the me I'd like to see. So it's about personal brand and how do you want to show up for other people. So it's gonna be really fun. We have 8 different women executives who are gonna be hosting each of the workshops. So the girls are gonna hear from pros, and it's going to be a really experiential opportunity for them to learn.
Oh, Rachel, I'd love to hear from you because you've had a chance prior to this to engage with some of the young women in Junior Achievement, and you're going to be the keynote speaker this year. So tell us a little bit more about you and your backstory.
Yeah, so I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and so, you know, I had never had an opportunity like what Patrice is giving these girls at a young age to like engage with people who could be future selves of mine. And I didn't really have a belief system, you know, that instilled that I was capable of, you know, anything more than what I knew from school.
Right.
And so when Patrice asked me what my story was and what my journey was, and I had the opportunity to share it with other girls, it was the first opportunity that I really saw to impact someone and to give them hope and instill possibility of a bigger future. And so I went from, you know, being a girl who grew up in a household on welfare to owning 6 UPS stores.
Wow.
What I've done seemed impossible to my previous self. And so.
I love that story because it's just so true. As long as you can see one person that you can relate to, I mean, you can just open the gates.
Exactly.
It's incredible. Now, you have some tips and you talk about bossing up. This is something that Heather and I would like to inquire about as well.
Tell us more.
So what are your tips to kind of be a little bit better in your own self, would you say?
Yeah, I think sometimes, you know, you set yourself with a path that you think is the path that you're going to follow. And then life like sprinkles a little bit of interesting stuff that happens, and you have to just like put on your pants and boss up.
Yeah.
And so it's about having that that push through mentality of like, yeah, this might not be fun right now, right? But I'm gonna push through and I'm gonna boss up. And at the other side of this door is greatness.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What an example.
Great messaging that you're hearing. And you mentioned that there's kind of a curriculum. So will the people who are coming to the summit, are they going to be able to choose which sessions they want to go to? Do you get the full gamut of all of it?
They'll all get to go through each workshop throughout the day. So it's really kind of like mini bites of really meaty topics, so that they will get to see every single aspect of and hear everything from executives that day.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I just think about like myself, younger Kelly, younger Heather, like how useful these things would be, especially with the changing landscape. I mean, Rachel, what have you seen as far as, you know, you said the posting and do you think that this is advice that you would share with these girls just no matter what the age?
Absolutely. Patrice has done such a remarkable job at keeping this event relevant,
right,
and future focused and focused on the girls. There are so many events we attend and it's a very salesy type thing. This is so true and authentic to doing what's best for these girls to help benefit their future. And so, you know, everything from talking about safety on the internet to, you know, I think we've talked about incorporating AI and conversations about that. I've never seen a more relevant event for young girls, let alone for people like us.
Absolutely.
What an asset Junior Achievement is to our area. So thank you for bringing this summit and for coming here and talking to us about this.
Well, none of this would be possible without our team at Junior Achievement.
They're really, it's an incredible bunch.
Best.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, ladies,
for having us.
The Empower Her Summit will be happening this Friday at PNC Park beginning at 9 in the morning. To learn more about this event and other ones put on by Junior Achievement, you can find all that info on our website, kdk.com/talkpittsburgh.